In a country far, far away in the cold north, where the snow is whiter and the nights last longer, there is a small reindeer village. Some of these help Santa Claus distribute gifts to all the houses. They love to play with the snow, run and jump. Up there, together with his family, lives little Rudolph. All the reindeer have a small, glossy brown nose. But Rudolph is different. His nose is large and red. It shines during the day and glows at night. Each time Rudolph feels ashamed, his nose reddens even more. Rudolph is a very good reindeer, and his biggest dream is to pull Santa's sleigh so he can make all the children happy. But with his big red nose, he fears he'll never be suited. Poor Rudolph. He tries to hide his nose at times, covering it with mud, but soon enough, the mud crumbles away and he gets discovered. The other reindeer always make fun of him. Rudolph's nose is a right show. It looks like a light bulb, red as a turnip. So Rudolph never plays with them. He hides away, is always alone, and is often in tears. He's only happy in his small house with his mummy and daddy, who cheer him up and support him. Thanks to them, Rudolph always hopes that things can get better. On Christmas Eve, heavy grey fog falls down on the reindeer village. Rudolph looks at it in awe. It is so thick that all you can see is his bright nose. In the North Pole, even Santa is very worried about the bad weather. There are no stars, no moon to guide his sleigh in the dark. It'll be difficult to travel across the fog, Santa thinks. We'll have to fly slowly and low so that we don't get lost. So he calls to him his 8 favorite reindeer: Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. Look at the fog. It's very thick. We'll have to be careful tonight. Come quick, or we won't have time to deliver all the presents. The reindeer prepare at once in front of the sleigh. Santa Claus loads the last presents, and after a few minutes, the sleigh takes off. Santa and the reindeer try to follow the few lights they can see, but the risk of getting lost increases with every step. That night, Rudolph too is alone in his room, and he's getting ready to receive his Christmas present by putting a sock at the foot of his bed. He gets under the blanket, hoping that one day his dream will come true. Santa's sleigh is wandering, lost in the fog. The 8 reindeer are now tired of running around in the dark, and poor Santa just does not know which way to go. At some point, though, he can see something bright, not far away. He decides to get closer. Then he can see a very little house with a lovely red light coming out of the window. Who knows what it is? Santa Claus comes into the house to see where this lovely red light comes from. He opens the bedroom door and finds Rudolph the reindeer snoring peacefully. Santa Claus is amazed at the sight, and a great idea comes to his mind, the best he's ever had. Gently, he wakes little Rudolph up and asks him if, with his large red nose, he could help him find the way to deliver the presents to the children in time. The night is nearly over now. We must hurry, he exclaims, worried. So Rudolph writes a quick note to his parents. Dear Mum and Dad, please do not worry. I'm helping Santa Claus. Signed, Rudolph. And they leave at 1, with Rudolph ahead of all 8 reindeer, guiding Santa's sleigh with a proud red light. They go from house to house, from country to country, traveling all around the world. And in a few hours, they manage to finish all the deliveries and go back home before dawn. On Christmas morning, the sleigh lands in Rudolph's village. where, in the meantime, news of his adventure has spread out. Santa Claus tells all the villagers, "Last night, without Rudolph, I would never have managed to deliver all the presents. I thank him, and I hope that from today on, you too will treat him like a very dear friend." All the reindeer in the village cheer Rudolph, and they would like him to say something. But Rudolph keeps blushing and only manages to utter shyly, "Merry Christmas, everyone." And as he was very tired, he also added, "Good night." So, all the reindeer, Santa Claus and Rudolph's family celebrate together. And since that day, Rudolph has been very happy. His dream has come true.